The Girl Who Remembers Everything. The story of TL. Imagine being able to remember every single day of your life. Not just the big moments, but every breakfast you've had, every outfit you wore, and even the exact words someone said to you years ago. For most of us, memories fade. But for one girl in France, they never do. Her name is kept hidden. She is given a hypothetical name, TL, and she has something called hyperthymesia, a condition so rare only a handful of people in the world are known to have it. This is her story. TL is a 17-year-old girl from France who became known in psychology circles for her astonishing memory. Unlike someone with a photographic memory who can recall images for a short time, TL's mind works differently. She can recall the exact details of any date from her past life, what she was wearing, what the weather was like, what she had for lunch, even the emotional tone of the day. When scientists asked her about random dates, she didn't hesitate. For example, she might say, March the 12th, 2018, that was a Monday. It rained in the morning and I argued with my best friend before math class. And when researchers checked the weather reports, she was correct. It all started when TL was around 10 years old. Her parents noticed something unusual. She would correct them about family events. If her mom said, "We went to grandma's in April," TL would reply, "No, it was May 2nd, a Saturday. We left at 9:30 in the morning." At first they thought she was just detail-oriented, until it became clear that she remembered everything. Doctors and memory specialists were fascinated. Through testing, they discovered TL had hyperthymesia, also called highly superior autobiographical memory, or HSAM. It's a condition that makes it possible to recall virtually every day of your life effortlessly. So what's it like to live with a mind that never forgets? For TL, every memory feels fresh, like it happened yesterday. She describes her memories as organized like a film reel. If she thinks of a date, her mind instantly plays the clip, complete with sounds, smells, and emotions. She says it's like scrolling through the timeline of her life. But this incredible gift comes with a cost. Because she remembers everything, she also remembers every painful moment, every heartbreak, every embarrassment, every loss. While most people's brains protect them by fading painful memories, TL's brain doesn't have that luxury. "It's like my memories never fade to black," she once said. "They just keep playing." Scientists have been studying TL and others like her to understand how this works. Brain scans show that people with hyperthymesia often have differences in the amygdala and hippocampus, the areas involved in emotion and memory storage. Some researchers believe their brains are wired to connect strong emotions with memories, which helps them recall details others forget. But here's what's fascinating. TL doesn't memorize like someone studying for an exam. Her memories come naturally, triggered by dates or sensory cues like a smell or a song. It's not something she can control, it's just how her brain works. You might think having perfect memory would make life easier, but for TL, it's not always a blessing. She can't escape her past, the good or the bad. Every embarrassing mistake, every argument, every heartbreak stays crystal clear. She says sometimes her memories feel like a crowded room, too many voices from the past, all speaking at once. And while other teenagers move on from painful moments, TL relives them over and over. Psychologists who works with her say it's emotionally exhausting but also deeply human, because even though her memory is extraordinary, her feelings about those memories are what makes her just like the rest of us. Today, TL lives a fairly normal life. She goes to school, hangs out with friends, and dreams of becoming a psychologist herself, hoping to help others understand their minds. She journals every day, not because she needs to, but because she finds comfort in putting her memories into words. When asked what she wishes people knew about her, TL said, "I don't want people to think my life is easier or harder, just different. Memory shapes who we are, but it doesn't have to define what we become." TL's story reminds us that memory is both a gift and a burden. For most of us, forgetting is part of healing. But for TL, remembering is her reality, one that she's learning to live with one day at a time. Maybe that's the real lesson here. It's not about how much we remember, but about what we can choose to hold on to. If you found TL's story as fascinating as I did, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be sharing more stories about extraordinary minds and the mysteries of the human brain. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to remember,